Glance. The Merriam-Webster dictionary defines this word as to take a quick look at or to catch a glimpse of. In case you're wondering how this name fits into the direction of the show, consider this. What if you suddenly awoke from a coma and found that you now had the power to see anomalies in the human genome months or even years before any symptoms occurred? How would you act? How would you react? Now you begin to understand why I chose this particular name as a title for this 40-minute mystery sci-fi show. By the way, my name is James Langston, the show's creator. I retired from the Navy in 2003 after a 27-year career. Yay, go Navy! I have recorded more than 500 sermons, written 15 books, some 50 ebooks, and 2 plays. Glance is a TV show that has a continuing plot that unfolds in a sequential episode-by-episode fashion. The show has 9 recurring characters. The Director of Services at New Hope Care Center is Dr. Eugene Howard, Assistant Director Dr. Sasha Beaumont, Chief of Staff Raphael Lindstrom, Staff Lawyer Mr. Ulysses Tilton, Nurse Executive Ray McKinney, Director of Communications Ms. Irene Turner, Head of Pediatrics Shaka Azakiwi. Dr. Howard's son is Jadon Howard and his daughter is Smiles Joni Howard. A little background. Dr. Howard has spent the last 2 years mapping the unique gene sequence of patients with incurable diseases. He hopes that by studying their unique cellular structure, this will lead him to a means of detecting these diseases months or even years before they begin to manifest in the human genome. In December 2016, while driving to an off-site laboratory, Dr. Howard runs over a patch of black ice, which in turn sends his car into a tailspin. Although he desperately tries to regain control of the car, in the end he can only watch helplessly as it hits the guardrail, flips, and then lands upside down in the freezing waters of the Bronx River. Miraculously, 2 days later, he awakes in the intensive care wing of New Hope Care Center surrounded by his children and staff. However, the moment he tries to sit up, he sees what he can only describe as ripples of genetic coding running through each person. His first day back at work after the accident reads like the scene out of a soap opera. 7 out of 7 perfect diagnoses, specifically the discovery of a faulty short pin in a pacemaker, early diagnosis of an aortic disruption, and a confirmed femoral facial syndrome diagnosis, all without the aid of laboratory, X-ray, or MRI confirmation. Needless to say, this has left his staff not only baffled, but also confused. He knows it's only a matter of time before his gift is discovered. But who can he tell? Who can he trust? In the pilot scene, 7 of the 9 recurring characters are introduced. In episode 1, when Joni's mother Monelle is diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor, the urgency of Dr. Howard's research suddenly takes on a more personal tone. In episode 2, Dr. Howard awakes in a strange, locked room with no memory of his arrival. The door opens and out of the shadows steps a tall, balding man. In episode 3, at approximately 6:05 p.m., a 6.9 magnitude earthquake jolts Buffalo, New York. Dr. Howard and his 3-person emergency response team, comprised of Dr. Azakiwi, Dr. McKinney, and Dr. Lindstrom, are immediately activated. Glance is designed to portray a message of hope and encouragement to its viewers, one that reinforces an age-old truth: today's troubles are often tomorrow's miracles.